Hey, what's going on today, lords and ladies? It's game time once again, playing some more CK3. I'm your liege lord, the Godless Gamer, and you're watching episode 48 of Dutch's Legacy. Today I'm going to be really busy because there's a lot of things I have to do. Like, I have to commit a couple of murders, and we do want to expand our realm a little bit more. We want to get some conquest, but it's probably not going to happen until, like, towards the end of the episode, because I want to get so many claims, since we are fighting the HRE now, like our rival, our former liege lords. Since we're going to be fighting this empire every single time we fight a war, we might as well capitalize on it and just get every single county that we can. We do currently have a truce with the HRE that expires in 4 years, so let's see how many counties we can gobble up in 4 years. Ideally, we get enough to take both Thuringia and Anhalt in one war. That would be ideal. And then I have to commit the 2 murders today. One I have to do right now. I arranged a marriage with the second son of the Galician, the Kingdom of Galicia Volhynia. We have to murder his older brother, and I have very little time because he's already 16 and his wife is about to turn 16. And if I let them get married and have kids, that complicates everything. So we need to murder him now. We'll start the episode off with some murder. And we'll get the best agents ever. Okay, with all those agents, the max secrecy is 95, and the max success chance is 95. All we have to do is just wait. The phases are relatively short, only 48 days. That's actually not that bad. So as soon as we get to 95%, or as soon as we get 5 advantages, we'll just pull the trigger. Literally and figuratively, we'll pull the trigger. And we'll kill that kid. I'm doing a new inspiration. I inspired a book, but it's not the book that I want. I have a bunch of books for all the different lifestyles. Like, I have a book for diplomacy, I have a book for stewardship, I have a book for martial. The one kind of book I don't have is a book for intrigue. And that's what I was trying to get when I sponsored this inspiration, but he's giving me a stewardship book, which I'm not happy about. It's probably not going to turn out well. He's definitely getting out. Now, I did want to address something while we're letting time go by. There are these 2 independent duchies that I have the option to vassalize, and I could absorb them into my kingdom. But there's a couple downsides to absorbing these 2 duchies. One is that they're outside the HRE lands, which is the title that I'm working for. So that's not good. And they're a different culture, so I wouldn't be able to spread my culture in this place, which isn't good. I'm not gonna bother. I really want to use the eastern, I want to use the Elbe River, as my my frontier. That's my border. Like, the main reason is because it's outside the HRE title. Everything that I've been working for up to this point is working towards all of this. So that's what I'm going to continue doing. I won't bother absorbing them. Maybe we'll absorb them at some point, but it's not essential now. I did stress out a little bit because I'm murdering a kid, so we'll keep an eye on that. I hired a new steward, which is why I'm befriending him right now. An early groveling session. Alright. We can get ourselves a dog? Absolutely yes. If I do this choice, the Van Der Lindes will become dog lovers for 30 years, which is a general opinion +5. And a small health boost, that will help us, that'll help everybody in my dynasty have some protection, like, God forbid, a frickin' plague breaks out or something. Ooh, that's a great way to start a groveling session. It's a little expensive, but I have the money. I'm getting a dog. that relieved all of our stress, so we can kiss all of our stress goodbye right there. So another good groveler. I have yet to modify this guy's contract, so if I get this weak hook, I'm going to lose money, admittedly, but if I get this weak hook, I can modify his contract, which I need to do at some point. So I'll spend $450 for a hook. That'll get paid back in time. That was a really nice groveling session. The last one wasn't, like, exactly amazing, but it was good. All of those were beneficial to me in some way. Alright, so now we have a puppy. How does that help me? Dogs give me +1 diplomacy and +1 prowess. Now, there is a plague, but it's on its last legs. This is a carryover from last episode. It's about to go away, so I'm not worried about this plague. I'll take that intrigue lifestyle. I'm not going to stay in intrigue much longer. In fact, I have 2 murders that I need to commit, and I'm going to commit them one right after the other. Like, right after we're done with this murder, I'm going to do another one. Because I don't want to be stuck in the intrigue lifestyle much longer. I want to switch to something else. But I still want the benefits from the skullduggery focus. So I need to commit the 2 murders immediately, right after the other. And then I can switch out. Because I can switch to something else right now if I want. But I'll stay in it and grab a couple more perks. A Court of Shadows is okay. Disrupt scheme's effectiveness +50%. And then this one offers me some more protection against hostile schemes. So I'll stay in intrigue. And of course, we failed to become our steward's friend. That's okay. Maybe I'll do some event, and then we can befriend him that way. I don't need to befriend my spy master at all. Befriending him doesn't... It's not like befriending him helps with, that won't help me, like, improve my odds of killing people or anything, so I won't bother to do that. I have a son that will absolutely take the vows right now, so I'm going to jump on that. In fact, I'm raising him. I can drop him as my ward because I don't need to raise him anymore. His future has now been decided. And now I can commit that murder. Not only was it successful, but we didn't get found out either. So let's confirm that things are the way they need to be. The future heir of Galicia Volhynia is this kid who is in a matrilineal marriage with my daughter. Now, we need to murder this little chap. I'm not messing around. $95. The phases for him are much longer, 118 days. But we're gonna muscle through it. We don't care. dropping this son as my guardian, or as my ward. I'm going to influence my other son. This daughter is going to be married to the future ruler of Carpathia. What language do they speak? I think it would be good to teach them... it would be nice to teach her his language. He speaks French. That's his language, so she already knows that. So we don't really have to teach her much more. She can learn one more language. Let's shove another language in her head. Teach her Anglic. I'm really happy that this son just immediately wanted to take the vows. We have a son that didn't start off well. He already has a sinful trait, which I'm not really happy about. Let's teach him Anglic, too. There's still hope for him to do something. He's the one I'm giving the martial education, so he's the one that's going to join a holy order. And we'll see how that goes. Oh my god, I'm just getting spammed! Okay, free perk. Apparently my wife is trying to kill somebody. Or maybe she's involved in a scheme to kill somebody. She might not be the actual one doing it. Or no, she is plotting to do it. But it's over now. My wife is already a murderer. She killed this guy. Alright, another plague is breaking out, of course. I'm not impressed. It's a really bad book. You should be ashamed of yourself. Before I stress out, so I guess since I'm literally just waiting for claims to finish and to murder this kid. So since I don't want to stress out at all, let's do a feast, and I'll try to befriend my steward that way. Now, the kid she's married to... he knows Dutch and High German, so she speaks his languages too, already. This daughter can't learn anymore. Oh, no, yes, she can. Like, I care too much about this. It's, like, not really necessary that I do all this, but... like, I'm just so used to it. It's muscle memory. And I'm trying to set my kids up. You know, Learning languages is hard as an adult, so you might as well just cram as many as you can into their heads while they're still kids. I'm not ending the scheme, absolutely not. I'll take this stress gain. This is actually perfectly timed because I'm doing my feast. And we gain 2 advantages. Which isn't really helpful because what I care about is the success chance. One of my courtiers is just a random kid. I'm not going to raise them. Alright, since I feel bad, I can't... I don't have the option to raise him again. Oh, because he's not in my court, that's why. Alright, I have an available slot. Maybe the next child that I have, I'll raise them. If my wife ever decides to get pregnant anytime soon. It's been 8 years since she's had a child. Okay, so we're friends with our steward. How many friends do I have? Let me just check. I have more than enough. That was most likely the last intrigue perk that I'm getting. Because we're going to switch as soon as this murder's done. Just one more. Just one more phase. Okay, another successful murder, and we were not found out. We were not found out, so it's all still a secret. But we do have 2 secrets now. So we'll double check. Yes, we're good. Yes, we're good. We just successfully maneuvered Vangelins onto the throne of 2 kingdoms. And I don't have any more daughters, so we can't try for another time. Unless my wife gets pregnant and gives me a daughter, we can't progress any more towards a Dynasty of Many Crowns. At least the way that I try to do it. But now we have 2 alliances. This one's not really strong, but the Carpathian one definitely is. And we're not going to get to enjoy our English alliance for much longer either, because the second he dies, we can kiss this alliance goodbye. Now there's another plague that's breaking out in West Francia. I'm gonna pet my puppy. Okay, I can be this son's guardian. And I can influence his personality. See, look how much stuff I'm just constantly getting spammed with. Okay, so we have all the counties that we need for Anhalt. Now we can work for Thuringia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 claims. In fact, I forgot to mention this. Thuringia has a really valuable county in it. Goslar, this one, it has the Ramelsburg mining settlement. And I want to absorb this into my domain. So what I'm thinking is, when the time comes to start giving away land after the conquest, I'll give away this duchy here to a Van Der Linde, the Duchy of Hesse. I'll give away this duchy here, on halt, to a Van Der Linde. And then I'll hold on to the Duchy of Thuringia. And I might even have enough domain limit when the time comes to hold on to Goslar and the Duchy capital. I can hold on to both of them. My wife does not need to be on intrigue anymore. My spy master does not need to be on support schemes anymore. My daughter just grew up, so now she can get married to her betrothed. And I'm thinking, since we're just waiting around for claims, and I'm not really doing much else besides raising my kids. There are a bunch of points of interest in England that I haven't gone to yet, so I have a reason to do some traveling. I'm going to go on a pilgrimage to... We've recently visited Canterbury? When did I visit Canterbury? I don't remember doing that. Alright, never mind. I was going to go to Canterbury and then use that trip as an excuse to visit all the points of interest. What if I do a worldly pilgrimage instead? Nope, that still doesn't count. There's so many points of interest here in the Balkans and in Greece and stuff. Let's see if the game is going to allow me to do this. The game might tell me that the trip is way too long, but we'll see. We won't know until I plan it out. I know I missed this one, but I don't care. That is a really, really long trip, but I'm going to get a bunch of experience out of it. Like a bunch of martial lifestyle experience in England. And I'm noticing that there's a plague here, so we'll just we'll be safe, and we'll bring medical equipment. Let's just keep ourselves busy while we're waiting for our claims. Being productive. And relieving stress. I suppose I could give this to someone. It is an inventory artifact. It's not a court artifact. So I can give it to anybody and they can benefit from it. It's just a high price. 450 gold for this. I'll take it. Visited Hadrian's Wall. I've been there in real life, so that's cool. Got a free martial lifestyle perk. And we can switch out of intrigue now. I want to get into stewardship. I'm preparing for our conquests. I'm going to go down this tree a little bit, or at least as much as I can, because I'm just getting free perks from the experience I'm getting while traveling. I'm not in the lifestyle. But if I get another one, or if we decide to go down, or if we decide to get into the martial lifestyle, I'll start this one, because this helps all my armies. This son wants to be ambitious. That's not good. This little girl just beat me in, like, a shooting contest? Are you kidding me? And I just had to pay a little girl 450 gold. I was just extorted. Like, that's not an allowance money. That's not like, oh yeah, here's $5. That's like a small fortune. That makes her wealthier than, like, a lot of my vassals. She's wealthier than this random count that I chose. She's almost as wealthy as one of my dukes right here. She's wealthier than this duke. Whatever. I mean, it was just a lot of money that I gave to my daughter. Alright, I visited Stonehenge. I've been there too in real life. Oh yeah, this is a worldly... I didn't do a pious one. I did a worldly pilgrimage. Wow, I traveled so far for that, and it didn't turn out that well. I don't even think I got level 1. I think that's what I got, actually. That was like the most pathetic pilgrimage ever. Alright, the odds of me convincing this son to join a holy order are really, really low. But this is my primary heir. This is my eldest son. I can improve these odds by just designating a younger son as my primary heir. That'll bump him down the line of succession and maybe increase these odds. This son... maybe his odds will improve. But my oldest son, now that he's an adult, I'm going to give him a job or something. whatever I've got. I don't have a lot of jobs, but I have some. He can be my, my court chronicler. Oh yeah, and so now we have 10 domain limit, so I can absorb those 2 counties that I want. So after our conquests are done, we can hold on to Goslar and Schmalkalden. Schmalkalden. I was considering getting into architect because I'm about to get my new innovation, which is going to open up my my building slots in all of my domains, so I can build more buildings. So being able to build more would be nice, and getting divided attention wouldn't be bad either. Construction time is improved, building costs, development growth in the capital. And we did get another martial perk, a free one. A siege weapon effectiveness plus 40% is pretty badass. So I'll get that. Oh my goodness! Can I just get home, please? My son gained the traveler trait. Alright, that was a really long trip, but we got 2 free martial perks out of it. I might have to settle for those 50% odds on this son to take the vows, but I'm hoping... I definitely want to keep raising this one. I definitely want to keep raising the other one, too. I thought this woman would benefit him and give him some good personality traits, but she hasn't. She gave him arbitrary. Thank you, wifey. 450 gold for free. Uh-oh, did that kid take over already? He did. They haven't even gotten married yet, but they're going to. 2 years. In 2 years, my daughter will be a queen, and she'll give me more renown. And then they can start having kids. I hope they start having kids immediately. He's got the beautiful trait, so his fertility's good. And she's got the pretty trait, so her fertility's good. So they should have plenty of kids, and they have the correct corresponding sexual orientations. So, in little time, and not too much time, we're going to have Van Der Lindes on the throne. This guy looks older than 31, or is it just me? He looks older than 31. I have a new Realm Priest, and he sucks. And that's not good, because that slows down my fabrications, and I'm not going to bother being his friend, so we're going to murder him. If murdering the sons of emperors and kings was easy, murdering a Realm Priest should be nothing. Piece of cake. %. Bases are only 10 days long. I think that was the easiest murder I've ever done. Good riddance. That is more like it. I made a friend in West Francia, a duchess. She's a seductress, so she tried to seduce us, but we didn't take the bait. Okay, so our truce with the HRE is over, but we're not ready yet. We still need 2 more claims. Guys, I'm on speed 5. I'm literally trying to get there as quick as I can. My ally inside the HRE is calling for help. This isn't a Van Der Linde, but she's my niece. This alliance is actually kind of irrelevant now because I'm fighting the HRE and I can't use them to help me fight the HRE, so... I mean, I'll accept, but I'm not going to go to help. This person's position is not a concern to me. If they were a Van Der Linde and they were producing Van Der Lindes, that's another story. But they're not. We should be right about to get our guild's innovation. Yep, 56 days. And then we can build a bunch of stuff. Why am I still getting... Why do I still have a say in who's going to be the HRE? Or who's going to be the Holy Roman Emperor? I'm voting for this dying guy. Because I don't care. Alright, there's our guild's innovation. Ooh, look. I have the option to become celibate, and this is the only way I could really realistically become celibate, because I can't do it the old-fashioned way, because I'm already an eager reveler. So if I wanted to become celibate, now's the time. But no, I'm not going to. I want to have more sons. I'll make a large donation. I'm becoming your friend whether you like it or not, sir. I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever I can to do it. Has anybody died recently? Maybe I could do a funeral. My realm priest, he has to come to a funeral, right? I'll do one of my cousins that I've already forgot about. Geralt? Let's do a funeral for Geralt. Come on, realm priest, you have to be here. It's a funeral. Are you kidding me? Oh, of course he's all the way at the bottom. Alright, there we go. I'll never forget him. In fact, I've already forgotten him. I don't even know who he is. These are fake tears. Make a throne? Ooh, I haven't gotten a throne in a long-ass time. Yes, sir. Alright, now this is important. This is an important war. He's fighting an aggressive war against Ruthenia for some conquest. If he loses the war, he keeps his position, but I'll keep an eye on it. If I'm noticing that he's losing... Oh, wait. Is it a defensive war or is it an offensive war? It's an offensive war. Okay. He's attacking. I'll just march through Greater Poland, help him win his war, on my way over here to help him win his war. You know? So we're going on an adventure with our army. And now that we get sieges done so much faster, it won't take a lot of time. Who died? My personal physician died. That's not good. And she died of typhus. Is there a typhus outbreak in my realm? Are you kidding me? Isolate capital. Enter seclusion. That's not good, because now my children are in danger. I need a physician. That's, like, super important. We're instantly recruiting a new one. I have a son that doesn't have a job. We'll give him the caravan master job. This woman is the best. Her personality is the best. Her skills are the best. Everything. Yes. And we can't forget to switch her to control plagues. Look at me, I'm juggling wars. I'm juggling wars, funerals, plagues, all at the same time. Okay, just one more claim. I'm gonna do this groveling session really quickly. I hope if you'll forgive me. I don't want anything to become republics. No way. I'm not skipping through this. Good thing I read that carefully. I'm not creating republics. Okay, this war's over. You're welcome. Now let's get over here. The war target is just one county. That's what he's dragging me all the way over here for. Just one county. I'm gonna queue up these buildings now, because I almost forgot that. I'm gonna build trade ports along the Rhine River. I'm gonna build stables in Aachen, in our capital. I'll build cattle pastures here. Farms. Farms. And then this one's gonna get a trade port. Yeah, this son is not turning out well. He's not turning out well at all. He's getting... If I could, I'd switch him to Marshall because he started off with Brave, but... I'll raise him. Can I influence his personality? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Zealous. 53% chance. He'll have a 4-dimensional personality, though. Nope, he declined. And I can't try again. That was our only shot. He'll be an adult before I can do it again. That would have been so nice, but he didn't get it. Let's try it. If I have to disinherit him, I will. He declined. Okay, so we have to disinherit a son. It's a better quality throne than the one I have. And I hope it's better looking, because the throne that we're sitting on right now, in my opinion, is a downgrade visually from the one we started with. So I'm hoping this new one improves its, makes it look cooler. Nope, it's the same exact one, but now it just matches my wife's crown. My wife's throne. The new one is actually worse than the old one, so we're going back to the old one. Yeah, the new one, it's better quality, and it'll last longer, but it's not as good. Of course, the one item that I was actually looking forward to getting in, like, a good one, we didn't get a good one. No, I have plans for this, son. And my wife still has not gotten pregnant again. So it looks like I'm going to have to resort to seducing her over and over again, because she's just refusing to have kids on her own. So I'm going to break up with her, and we're going to seduce her. A stuffed fox? Just give her a dead animal? No, I like animals. I'm not going to kill an animal and give it to her. Give her a locket. She liked it. Can't go wrong with jewelry, man. I should be really close to my next legacy. We should be almost there. Oh, I do have it right now. Okay, we just won the war for our ally. It's over. My brother was commanding. Cool. Alright, and we have all of our claims. Perfect timing. Oh, what do you mean? I can only disband in a friendly area. This is my ally's land. I should be able to... Alright, so we're lovers again. I mean, we were soulmates before, but now we're lovers. So now we can just keep seducing her over and over again. I'll give her like a month or two to get pregnant, and then we'll try again. Alright, that's the son that didn't behave, and he didn't acquiesce to our request. But I'll give him a job anyway if I have one. No, he could be my food taster. This is a grandchild. A genius granddaughter. Alright, so I like how the second that I get back and I'm about to declare war on the HRE, both my alliances, both the English and the Carpathians are now involved in wars, and they're most likely not going to send any aid. I think I'm going to send aid to the English. Wow, all my spy masters keep dying. Actually, no, I'm not sending aid to the English because that's an alliance that's just going to fade away with time. The Carpathian one we definitely need to do. But he's not going to lose his position or anything. He's just trying to fight for some conquest somewhere. Who is he fighting? Alright, it is... I could take an ocean or a sea route to get there. It won't take me too long. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. This is really bad timing. Of course the game is doing this to me. Like, right when I want to declare my war, none of my allies are in a position to help me. I don't mind commanding. And he already won. He didn't have to do any fighting himself. He just had to help me. Okay, so I want to let my armies refresh a little bit. They're not at complete strength, but they need to be quick about it because I don't want Carpathia to get pulled into another war. He's ambitious. That immediately eliminates him. That is the worst personality trait to get if you're trying to do this. It's impossible now. He's got to get disinherited too. Alright, so I've only successfully gotten one of my sons to do what I want. I'm trying it. Nope. Yeah, so I've got like 3 sons that I disinherit, that I have to disinherit by force. Which is not good. I don't... That's gonna cost me a lot of renown. Because that's one of the reasons why I don't like to disinherit the hard way, because it costs me renown to do it. And renown is too valuable to just piss away like that. Alright, Carpathia's not fighting any wars. I'm not fighting any wars. HRE, they don't have any external alliances. They only have 2 internal ones. So this is as strong as they're going to be. England's not doing so hot without my help, but I don't care. Carpathia's all I need. I have a lot of choices on where I want to expand next, and I haven't really thought about it yet. I have a lot of choices. I won't worry about it now. I might as well just have him... Sure. I'll just conquer my way towards his capital. And I'm not commanding this time. My marshal is going to command this time. My wife is a genius, so let's compliment her rational, brilliant mind. Well received. Alright, never mind. I'm not going to conquer my way towards his capital. This is the war target, so let's go over here and fight some battles, and we'll conquer the war target. We already have 53% war score. Alright. Alright, we're an hour and 5 minutes, so like the second this war is over, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll do the giving away land and stuff behind the scenes. Come on, let me repair it. He doesn't have a weapon yet. I'll give him a weapon, too. So the English lost their war. There they go. So we're no longer allied with them. There's a new King of England. Can't negotiate a new alliance or anything. We only have 4 years left. I've been on speed 5 so much that I didn't realize how much time went by. My wife only has 4 years to give me another child, so I might have to settle for this kid right here. His personality turned out well. He is the youngest. He only just became an adult. We're not that far apart in age, but there's still time for my wife to get pregnant. Maybe. I don't know. But I might have to settle for my youngest son. I'm going to have to make sure between the episodes that I go through all my courtiers and make sure I tell people to leave, because I'm sure I have, like, a bunch of people who snuck in behind my back. My allies won without my help. I'll take the flagellant trait. I think it's about time I get that. I'm getting old now. I'm getting older now. I won't beat myself now, because I already did, but I won't beat myself again. But we have that stress-relieving option available to us now. And now we have the men-at-arms innovation, so I can boost all my armies. And that can wait. I'll do that between the episodes, too. This is a grandson. Wow, there's a lot to that. But I'm still gonna tell her to leave. Another groveling session? Is that the third one? I've been on speed 5 so much that that's the third groveling session in one episode. Okay, there we go. We ended it. Okay, so now we have Thuringia and Anhalt. When I give all of this away, it's going to be quite a process. and I'm going to have to nitpick every single one of these. But by the end of this, I will have given away these two duchies, Hesse and Anhalt, and then I'll have Thuringia. I'll have the duchy title myself, and then I'll also be holding on to Goslar now, too, because I want to start upgrading the Ramelsburg mines and start benefiting from this. Okay. I can listen to growlers between the episodes. I can do all of this between it. None of this needs to be done now. But we did grow a lot. Another successful war. A lot of time went by. And I'm really hoping that my wife gets pregnant once again. In fact, I'm going to start a romance scheme against her. We're going to try to become her soulmate again. Let's get that started. I'm going to write her a love poem. Okay, lords and ladies, I have a lot to do between the episodes, but this was another fun one. We took another chunk out of the HRE. We expanded two more duchies worth of land. We've secured Evangeline for the throne of Carpathia, because now they're married. The marriage is through and official. So once the current ruler dies and they start having kids, we will eventually get Vanderlins on the throne. And then this guy is already on the throne, and they're already producing grandchildren. How did this kid die? He died from being sickly. But that's okay. They have plenty of time to have children. She's only 22. Carpathia is growing obnoxiously. I don't like that. Oh, but now Poland has broken away from the HRE. The HRE lost some more land. They lost Denmark, and they lost Poland right here. So yeah, guys, the HRE is collapsing. I think it's happening. So that opens up more lands for us to conquer. It kind of sucks that the HRE is breaking up over here and not down here, because this is the land that I want to expand into. But there is a duchy right here, Holstein. That's still inside the HRE border, so I might just get this. In fact, that's what I'm going to start fabricating claims for. But that's enough of that, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. It's been going on long enough. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Leave your comments down below. Hit that notification button. And join me for another episode as soon as I can get that one out. Episode 49. It'll be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.